Hi, Omar Macy here. Today we're out here at Laser Shot's live fire training facility. Behind me is a virtual shoot house where we'll be doing some scenarios. Let's check it out on today's episode of BattleTech. Alright, we're a little bit closer to the virtual shoot house now, and let me tell you a little bit about it. It is a shoot house that allows you to shoot simulated targets projected on the walls. And now all this is accomplished by using ballistic steel plates. This is AR 500 steel, rated up to 7.62 by 51mm cartridges. Let's go inside and check it out. So we're inside the virtual shoot house now, and again, as explained earlier, this is a shoot house that projects images onto the screen. This is all ballistic rated. Let's talk a little bit about what we have here. So all shootable surfaces have 12-inch blocks, so this will act as a shooting trap itself. Of course, everything is backed up by ballistic armor plates. So the walls, they also contain this compressed rubber to prevent ricochets. It will trap the rubber up against the ballistic plate. These are 2 inches on non-shooting surfaces and 12 inches on shooting surfaces, as we discussed before. The screens, so we will have scenarios running through here where you'll see the moving targets. Okay, something to note, this is a configurable shoot house, so these are walls that can be configured, moved around. You can change the configuration so that way you don't have a same stagnant scenario over and over. You can place different doors in different locations. So that's one of the greatest advantages of a system like this, where you're able to really change up the way that you train. Alright, a little bit more technical data. Let me tell you about the screens themselves. It's a gum rubber self-sealing screen. Basically your images are projected onto here and you'll be able to shoot these rounds through it, and it'll create a very small hole that will basically seal itself almost to a complete closed state. Now, to maintain the life of the shooting screen, you want to basically limit the rounds to about 1,000 rounds per square foot, and this can also be adjusted via the software by adjusting where your targets are. So if you're concentrating any amount of fire in one given area, you'll be able to change that throughout to basically maximize the life of the shooting screen itself. Back here in the virtual shoot house, we're going to go ahead and shoot the PTR at the virtual targets we have on the screen here. So again, this shoot house is really catered for doing CQC and CQB training. So of course different teams have different TTPs or SOPs, but we're going to show you kind of what we're going to do here with our live fire training. But for now, let me just show you the capabilities of the PTR, non-gun or force-on-force gun on these targets. So here we go, that's our bad guy. There we go. So okay, yes, there we go. So, give you an idea, this is a very safe way to conduct training inside this facility. And again, especially when you have more than one operator in here, this is probably the best way to start as you transition over to live fire. So we're going to go ahead and now engage some targets. We're going to breach this door and see what we have ahead of us here. Obviously, I'm a one-man show right now, so this is definitely better catered for a group of people, and we'll go ahead and more into that in a second, but let's go ahead and do this.
Blasted. Hey, shoot him! Shoot back! Hurry up, shoot him! Shoot him! Come on! No, don't let him get out of here! Shoot him!
Alright, so now you saw me going through the shoot house. CQC scenario. Again, this is really an awesome way to train. It's a very effective way to train. We're using live ammunition, so we are not doing any negative training scars or anything. This is exactly what would be if we had this going on in a real life situation. All right, some things to keep in mind. I was doing it on my own, so definitely this is catered for a stack or a team of operators to come in here. But go ahead and stay tuned for BattleTech. We're gonna have a team coming through here with some experts in CQC to really show you how and what all this is about. Thank you very much.